Hey everybody, anybody out there? Decided to come up today and visit. Kind of snowy and cold outside. So I thought I would see if there's anybody out and wanted to just shoot the breeze and talk about just about anything. So I see Ray tried to get in, but he has to go to the grocery store, sounds like. Just an impromptu. Is that Bobby? How you doing, my friend? Team Steve, there you go. I know I just had to do something here. Thank all the veterans. Just because, well, it was yesterday, but most people are working during the day, so I didn't go live yesterday. So anyway, it's cold. It's like, I don't know, it's 3 degrees this morning. So it was kind of chilly. Doesn't leave you much to do. I've been out in the shop so much. I got nothing else to do out there. Almost need to just break something just so I can work on it and fix it. How come you're not fishing today, Bobby? Gosh, did you leave already? I'm all right. Got my price on Earl's giveaway. Oh, what'd you get? Boy, he was quick. Well, that was Monday, though, huh? Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah, I left out of that about, I don't know, halfway through his giveaway. So what did you get? You ever in the service, Bobby? Get it instead of a promptu. I guess I should have just advertised a little bit. I don't know. Do you have what? No. I asked you what you got from Earl. Now, what do you have? I know Earl's out. Earl's out fishing this morning. He said he was going to go fishing. That little Bass Creek that he goes to. Oh, Tacklecade. Like one of those little boxes. Oh, case. Is that one of the little pink ones that he picked out, or red, or whatever color they were? I'm going to play around here with a little bit since it's just you and me. Okay. You come up and visit. It might be interesting. I'd figure out how to do it. Something in my eye. Oh, I didn't even see that one he had. That must have been one of the grand prizes, huh? That and Ted's tackle box full of lures. Oh, thank you, sir. Guess I'll just sit here and talk to myself for a while. What's new? I wonder if I could do that too. I wouldn't know how. Are you on there, Sue? No, you have to click on it. There's 3 in here. Who's here? Tell me who's here. Besides Bobby. Oh, maybe it was my wife. I don't know. Oh, Brandon's outdoors. How you doing, my friend? Welcome in. I haven't really started discussing anything or talking about anything. Just waiting for people to jump on in. Sean Livingston, hello there. Bobby invited you. Great. Thank you, Sean. Like I say, there's just a couple of us in here now. I don't know. I don't do too many lives, but it's snowing, it's cold outside, so I figured maybe this will be a good day if I don't lose internet service. Thanks, Bobby. Nothing really to talk about today. We talk about hunting, talk about fishing, 2 of my favorite things. Almost. Yeah, you did. Appreciate that, Bobby. It all helps, every one of you, you know. So what are you guys doing today? Anything exciting? So Brandon Outdoors, I don't know if I have you on a channel, your channel, but I'll should have brought a paper and pencil with me so I would write all these names down. Oh, you're in Florida. Chasing a gator. Oh, that's cool. I've always wanted to do that. We're headed to Florida in January. I think we're going to go down fishing with John and Lindy, small water charters. They're on Lake Okeechobee. That's kind of what we're doing. Whereabouts is Brandon? Or Sean, I mean, I'm sorry. Oh, so you're not out hunting, fishing, chasing the kids around or anything? That's Mulberry, Florida. Whereabouts is that? Park County. I don't know Florida. I know where Miami is, Fort Lauderdale, Tallahassee, Tampa, all the big cities, Jacksonville. I know that area. That's about it. I just go down there to enjoy the warm weather in the winter. I think we're going to go on a cruise too with a couple friends of ours. I think that's out of Fort Lauderdale. I believe it is. We're just kind of getting the plan together right now. Gosh, I can't believe the price of airfare. Just it's up over 50% than it was last year. Okay, 30 miles from Tampa. I think that Tampa area, if I was going to live somewhere, that might be the place that I'd want to go to. Seems like a pretty nice place. The other cities are just too big for me. Tampa and Lakeland. You been there, Bobby? I'd just like to spend a whole month in January down there, just traveling the country down there and just stay here and there. That'd be so much fun. Okay. This Lakeland must be north of that then, huh? Because I think below Tampa, you run into the Keys, right? Hey, Reef, what's happening? I thought you were out fishing. You all done? You're probably sitting in the canoe, huh? Or did you say you're gonna just walk down walk in the creek to fish? Welcome in, Bud Files. Thanks for stopping by. Just kind of getting going right now, not talking about anything specific. One of the reasons I wanted to do is just say thanks to all the veterans that are out there and all the guys that have served and gals. Hey, Ray, how you doing? Glad you made it back from the grocery store in time. I just went live a few minutes ago. You didn't win that truck, huh? Yeah, smash that like button. You can add about 10 more hours of watch hours too on it if you want it. Yeah, those watch hour things are weird. I'm getting real close to 800 subscribers now, which has been really good for in the last 2 months. I think I've got 200 or 300, I believe. So it's going good, but I don't have any content left. I think I got one fishing day of my buddy and I out in the ocean, and that's it. So, actual total watch hours that are usable, not including the shorts, it's dropped 100, 125 hours in the last week, I guess. So we can shoot Nutria now. Well, you're just an all-around guy. Just leave dreaming in the background, Earl. But those I know Earl does, and I really got this from Earl. You can just take any bit of a video that's kind of interesting to you, or ask your wife or kids or something, post a short on it. I got like 25 subscribers in one short. Sometimes they're flops. I mean, you don't get 100 hours, 150 hours. Next one you'll get and the other one, first one you think is better. The next one you put out gets 3,000 views in an hour. You're going like, well, what? Why? Just I don't know. Yeah, lucky 3 sevens. You're right. I told that to my wife yesterday too. She didn't get anything out of it. She didn't. She doesn't care what I do, obviously. Oh, good. Thanks, Reeve. Don't you have to get at least 15 minutes to get an hour? Is that what it is? Yeah, you were Johnny on the spot, Earl. Let's see, a week ago, Friday, I think it was. I won something from John, and I went on his live last night from Small Water Charters. He hasn't even sent him out. I guess he's been pretty busy. Not that it's any big deal, but no big deal. Shorts are great for my slow net up here. Oh, yeah, I seen you've been putting some out, Ray. I watch them all. A lot of times I don't comment. Sorry. I'm glad you have internet service, Ray. I know you have troubles and issues with it. You don't worry about what stuff, Earl? Not getting light on it or hits on it? Now, don't be typing and driving on your phone now. Well, you got to worry about it. I mean, you don't worry about it, but you think, why did that one do better than the last one? I looked at some of the shorts I put on there 6 months ago or something, and they hardly have any. But I think you have to put, that hashtag shorts and then hashtag fishing or whatever it is on it. And I think that helps a lot. It puts it into the category that YouTube uses to push shorts, I think. Because some of those other ones I did, I probably should just redo them, huh? Or put the hashtags on them. I wonder if that would work. Oh, you don't worry about the watch hours? Yeah, you don't have to. I do. You know, I'm at 37.30, I think, this morning, and I was at 38.5 or 6, something like that. But I think when I get to that 1,000, then I'll maybe, ask a bunch of you guys just to roll my playlist and keep my playlist going for a while. Maybe that'll, unless, see, I don't have any, like I say, I don't have any content right now except for one fishing video from the ocean that you guys have seen 100 of. Hey, John, how are you, bud? Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thought you might be fishing today. I'm sure you talk into your phone, you don't type. Yeah, Bobby. Yeah, they say these lives do well for you. I never can tell if they do or not. But I know what I have out there today, so I'll see if tomorrow it shows. I don't know. Earl's kind of a smarty pants, ain't he? Did you ever note that? Yeah, I was just telling everybody, John, that hopefully I'm gonna get down to go fishing with you this January. I hope it all works out. I was looking at airfare this morning. I don't know whether to fly into Fort Lauderdale or fly into Miami, but I think I'm just going to go into Fort Lauderdale. That's where the cruise is out of, so it'll make it a little bit less driving, I guess. How far is Miami from Fort Lauderdale? It can't be but an hour and a half drive. Took the motor. Oh, that's right. Oh, your hands are all greasy then, huh? What does that mean, Bobby? You're a character, Eve. Lauren going with you? Or are you going by yourself? Doesn't understand your fat fingers. I hear you. Yeah, that's what I thought, John. It's not very far. And I don't know that it's maybe $25 cheaper. But what I was thinking, I think we're going to come out there like the 13th or 14th, John, and then after that we're going to come back after the cruise. Then it's 6 days, I think. So it's a Sunday through a Saturday or something. I don't even remember. My buddy's kind of fixing it. Hey, Woody, welcome in. How you doing? Picking up a 12,000 pound. Man, you're a stud. Man, I hope so. It's like a lot of work. Anyway, then after that, we're going to come back and then come visit John and maybe Doc, Coastal Fever, and let's see who else. Maybe James. That might be fun. Visit him. But I don't know anybody else right off the top of my head down that way. But I like to just spend a week or two driving around. Just stay here or there. That'd be kind of fun. It's freaking cold here, man. My fishing video or John's? So let's see there. Well, there's 6 guys in here. It's just, how many of you guys are in the service? Now, see, the draft ended when I was a senior in high school, and my number was like 36. So that was a pretty good chance to get drafted. But then Nixon got in there, and he abolished the draft. And I wasn't upset about that at all. Not that I wouldn't serve my country. I just didn't want to go to Vietnam. I wouldn't want to go to Iraq, Iran, China, or Russia either. So Someone come up if they want. If I can figure out how to get you up. I know he's going hunting, so he won't. Oh. So you grew up a Navy brat. You were probably a brat no matter if your father was a pastor. Sorry. Yeah, I know you didn't throw up a brat. Anyway, I didn't have to go. Now my son went, and he went to Afghanistan. He was there for 9 months. He did a stint over there. My father was, let's see what the heck was he? Lieutenant, I think, in the Navy. He was an engineer for them. But he had some pretty good stories to tell back in World War II, mostly about girls and drinking. He didn't talk much about the war part. Yeah, you grew up, not up. Most of you guys, I think, here have Ray from World's Fastest Tube. He's led an interesting life. And if you don't have him, the guys that are in here, I think everybody knows each other though. But check him out. He has been some places and done some things, and pretty interesting guy. And all the animals he's gotten and the fish, my gosh, all look like all Boone and Crockett's to me. I never was a real horn hunter. I mean, I'll shoot the biggest one in a group, but if I see 3 deer and they're 4x4s or 5x5s and it's late in the day or whatever, I'll just take one of those. I haven't ever been a real large animal, and I mean, like this guy right back here. I think that was the first whitetail I ever shot. And I was standing in this creek bottom in the fall. And the guy that had the ranch that I was hunting on, he said, you won't see many deer in through here. I'd go someplace else, it was just too close to the house. Well, it was a quarter mile, something like that. I wasn't there 15 minutes standing behind a tree, and a deer comes up about 40 feet from me, and I shot him. So I mounted him since he was my first whitetail. I was proud of that. Thank you, Ray. No, not that one. Yeah, you're right there, Ray. They're all trophies. Now this one here, over here. Yeah, over here. I shot that one on my ranch when I lived on the ranch out here. And he'd been around a long time. I just said, I'm going to go shoot one. That's the largest one I've ever shot. It's like 15 and a half inches tall. And I never did measure the cut. I never did anything with him as far as the scoring him. Just so. And then I got a real nice elk right here. I got that a couple of years ago. Doesn't look very big right there, but he's got some good mass to him. I think that might be the biggest one I've shot. First elk I ever shot was it was 49 and a half inches inside to inside. But he only grossed out about 350 inches. It was a 6x6. But he was wide. I mean, you could have stuck a Volkswagen around him. Wasn't real heavy. Oh, that's my chair. Leave it to Earl to hear that. Wow. You've never seen Indiana Jones? I don't know. What are there, 4 of them? I bet I've watched each of them 10 times. That was always one of my favorites. So what are you trapping now? I'd assume you are. You know, it's funny. Just it only makes a noise if I move a little bit. Ah, Star Wars is okay. Here, this is my reloading chair. I have this in my reloading room. How about this chair for this nice chair? It's on wheels, swivels back for $10. Some guy down the road here. Try to buy one of these at like $150. I'm like, golly, something you only use 2 or 3 times a year. Wow, 55-pound beaver. That's huge. Oh, Indian Hemlock, how you doing? Oh, thank you. It was fun. My brother just had a little bit of troubles turning the camera on and stuff and focusing. It's got autofocus. I don't know what he had wrong there. What was going on? Especially, I got a lot of stuff that us walking around looking for him and that kind of stuff, which you edit out anyway. But then the most important thing, especially when you're standing there by the truck and these antelope come. And by the way, you can shoot off a road like that in Wyoming, off a dirt road like that. And anyway, it's a private road too. It's not any issues. One guy bugged me about not wearing blazing orange, and when he posted something on there, you're just probably going to get yourself shot if you don't be careful not using. Well, for one thing, there was a pickup, a four-wheeler, and 3 guys standing out there. The other thing, we're all on private property, and there's nobody else around there to bug us. So, it's not even worth. It's not even worth mentioning anything. Is it just to be an ass? Because that's what I think, someone that does that. So, I mean, of course, I was breaking the law. I was. But, I had the fluorescent green on, but it says you can have pink or like Earl wears, or orange. But I don't know. I didn't think there's any big deal. But there's always somebody going to say something derogatory. I don't care when. Well, I can't say everyone, but a lot of them do. One of them think they're holier than thou, or they're the best hunter in the world. But yeah, watch that later, Woody. No, you can't please everybody. It kind of bothers me though. And I know you guys probably all do it too when you edit your videos. The people that do here, you try to take the things out that people might get upset with or chastise you for whatever reason. But now I don't reply to them. I don't give them a thumbs up. I don't give them anything. I just ignore it. I think that's the best. And I forget about the next day. Oh, Highway Trapper. Well, I hope he stops soon so you can tell him. You should do a live of your shoot out there, Earl. That'd be kind of fun to watch. Yeah, I do too, Woody. Hey, Earl, you could come up and do a little bit of your live while you're hunting there on my thing here. You know how to do that. I guess you'd be live to me then, wouldn't you? Well, it'd be the same. No. Can if you want. No matter what kind of interaction it is, Earl. That's funny. I don't know. I'm not really the kind to antagonize somebody. Now, if somebody, chips my trigger, hits me or my wife or do something like that, yeah, then all her fury is unleashed. Yeah, watch out for Earl. He probably have an egg. So I'm looking forward to going hunting next week. Let's see. I'm leaving. My brother's got a bunch of chores he wants me to help him with. So I'll be leaving Thursday. So help him Thursday and Friday. And then I got a buddy coming from Utah. up here used to be my neighbor here in Wyoming. He's coming back. I got 2 buck deer tags. So, but I only can shoot whitetail. This ranch has a lot of mule deer on it, some decent mule deer. So, maybe 26, 27-inch spread mule deer, which is good in anybody's book, I think. But that season, it was only 2 weeks. But I'm hoping, it's cold though, and I haven't seen any whitetail around the house here in a week. So what I'm thinking, and you drive to town, you should see 40 or 50. I don't see any. So my theory is that they're in the full rut here now, and he's got them cornered up someplace further away, and I don't know. That's my opinion. I don't know why else they wouldn't be here. Even the mule deer are have left. Burnaby Sanchez, welcome in. Welcome in. Where are you from, Burnaby? I think I'm keeping up with there's only 4 of us in here, so. But thank you for all that are in here. I was saying earlier, it's snowing outside, and it was 5 degrees a little bit ago, so didn't really have anything to do. So I thought I'd do this and say hi. South Texas, huh? Great. I never have deer hunted or hog hunted down that country. I always wanted to. You can go with an outfitter down there, but to shoot a pig, I don't know. If it was a big deer, I'd probably think about it. Longhorns, yeah, those are down there, that's for sure. I ate a longhorn one time. I wasn't real impressed. It was kind of chewy. The flavor was okay, but a little chewy. It's got to have gray on my face. You don't have to call me sir, but thank you. So South Texas is still hot down that country? So you guys all excited about the way the not to get politics in this, but the way that the last election went? Did all your favorites win? Yeah, that South Padre looks like a really neat area. I think Texas, out of all the states around, even though they're growing like crazy, I think it's still pretty inexpensive to buy a house there. We got one no. I know Woody's, and I saw his. 351 Cleveland, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. We're just shooting the breeze about nothing. I guess I'm doing the shooting. So what are you up to today, 351? You been hunting or going hunting or fishing or grocery shopping? I wish somebody would come up with me so I don't have to stare at the chat screen. Yeah, thanks, Bobby. Yeah, hit that thumbs up. Yeah, looks like Georgia again. Well, I heard that Arizona Senator Blake, I heard he lost yesterday. And then the one in Nevada, I think the Democrat won that one too. Yeah, we raised longhorns. We'd had a cow calf operation here in Wyoming, not longhorns, black Angus. And it's funny. The years that we had that, we never ate beef. I always ate either antelope, deer, or elk. We had just tons of them around the house of all three of those. So I didn't want to eat my profits. Unless I had one that was sick, broke a leg or something, then it's a whole different story. But when I was raising cattle, I don't know what it is now, but you could make a living raising cattle if you washed your P's and Q's. Yeah, I just hope they're not. Are they rutting there now? Like I say, because I haven't seen any around here at all, so it makes me think that they're rutting there someplace other than they are right now. Back in the heavy cover or something like that, which we don't have a lot of just down by the creeks we have. We have a lot of trees and some underbrush, but not a lot. But like I said, I've got two tags and I'm going to go next week here in Wyoming, and I just hold off the rut for a few more days. But it's so cold here, I think they're in the middle of it. You don't see any deer. I mean, no deer. And 2 weeks ago, there were plenty. Yeah, Black Angus is real good. I think the year before we sold the ranch, because I knew we were going to sell it and we were going to move, I think we kept one of our open heifers, and we butchered it and took that to the house we are at now. That was 4 years ago. So it's been a while. Yeah, even just grass fed. We never ever put any beef on feed. We also always sold them at the market anyway. So even the last one, the only thing I don't like about just a grass fed beef with no graining or anything is the fat does not taste like it does in a grain fed beef. It's got almost that wild game flavor, not texture, but the flavor. The texture is fine if it's a good animal. Mr. Bugles, who's Mr. Bugles? Oh, one of you guys, huh? Sorry, Mr. Bugle, I aced you out. Well, there's nothing really wrong with it, Bobby. Everything that you buy in the store, pretty much, unless it says grass fed, um, they're all grain fed beef. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm not all that hip on the why the rut starts, but I always thought it was moon phase and stuff like that. Now, whether I think the cold probably helps spur it on too, but there's a lot more experts in here than I am. We don't have that opportunity in Wyoming for the most part. The areas that we hunt. There it is again. I thought I blocked that sucker. Hmm. Just don't climb into a dead tree. Yeah, I don't know when the wind starts blowing like that. Those whitetails will pick you out pretty quick. I think it's just swirls. Hey, Ken, the boring fisherman, welcome in. Who is this Mr. Bugles? I can't get him to unblock him. It keeps coming up. Hang on a second, guys. How am I putting him? I'm deleting his stuff. I blocked this user, and he still keeps coming up with all these stupid things. You guys see that too? Is it just me? Anyway, hi Ken. Welcome in. You're not fishing today, huh? This Mr. Bugles is just ticking me off now. I know. God, there he is again. Can one of you guys? Let's see. How do I make one of you guys a moderator? Anybody want to be a moderator? Oh, you went elk hunting, huh? Cool. Well, I'm trying to block him, but he just keeps doing that. I wonder what that star means on the side of him. It's starting to piss me off. I wonder if I can do this. Mr. Bugle always wins. That must be what it is. Yeah. So did they hurt your computer or anything, or are they just in here just to piss you off? Well, I'm clicking them, trying to get rid of them, but every time I do that, he just comes back. Oh, good. Thank you. Yeah, I block him, and then he just comes right back. Anyway, sorry about that. I'm not all that familiar on how you get rid of those guys except to block them. Until he gets tired of doing what he's doing. So how far away do you have to drive to go elk hunting, Ken? There he's back again. Son of a gun. I don't know. I may have to get off here and yeah, he's winning all right. Wow, that's nice, Ken. Anytime you get on private property, that's awesome. End stream. That's what he wants me to do, huh? How about if I end you? What the hell? Why is this guy picking on me? I guess that's what they want you to do is end your stream. Now, what's it to them if you're on a stream or not? Do you have any idea? So, Ken, do you hunt on private property or is just private access to get into hard to get area that's public? Somebody want to come up and visit? It's probably a bad day to come up on. Everybody's doing stuff Saturdays. Ah, is it bordered up state land? You see what this stupid guy's saying? Can't do anything to me. I don't have a ranch anymore, Woody. We sold that 4 years ago, and we had elk that would occasionally come. A lot of deer, a lot of antelope. We're in the rolling plains of Wyoming, so it was just it wasn't real something that the elk liked to stand. We had a wheat field that was out there, and the elk would come down out of the hills and come feed in there, and then make a big circle every day until hunting season. Then they would go up and stay someplace else. They did that so much. But all of my neighbors around me that had the access to the hills that owned all that, they'd always let me come up and hunt. In fact, the last elk hunt, that one you watched, that was on private property and a friend of mine that lived behind the house. But they had lots of big deer. I know there were some, I saw at least one 30-inch mule deer that was shot out of there. And when I first moved up there, the guy that owned that had sold real estate. And I helped him fight a lightning fire at his ranch. And we became good friends after that. And he said, anytime I want to come elk hunting, just go ahead. Well, he passed away probably been 2 years ago now. 2 years. I didn't hunt there last year. So I got to go there. I have to drive about 3.5, 4 hours to get to his place, which is no big deal. But he died. He has two brothers that lived in Texas, and they came up to help out at the ranch before he passed away. And they were probably about my age, so they weren't kids. They were both retired, and we became really good friends. And last year they invited me to come up there and hunt. And I was actually up there deer hunting, but I had something going on and I couldn't make it up there. This one or this one? The antelope? That's antelope or pronghorn. That's just that's my first whitetail I ever shot. I guess that's why I have it up there. Well, that's not very nice to see. Purple guy. Oh, you're talking about this one over here. That's a elk I shot a couple years ago. I don't know if you can even see it. But it's probably one of the best elk I've shot. I just don't have them. Oh, you can see that. A lot bigger than the one that I shot in the video this year. It's even this one G4 broke off. You can't see that, can you? Right there. Look how big the other side is of that same one. It's got to be 18 inches long. I don't know what it scores either, but the base and the mass on it's pretty good. I did the European mount myself too. Probably knock it over by the end of the day. Oh, you're one of them guys, huh? See, there's always someone in the pile there. They'll say something bad. You're not going to lure me into your junk. The next one, floor level. I don't have another one floor level. No, it's just I'm in our basement. I don't know where you're talking about. It's not that one. I don't know what you're talking about, Ken. Oh, that was it? Oh, okay. Yeah, you can see that one it broke off right there. I mean, it should be the other side. It should be up here someplace. But when I shot that one, he was right in the middle of a fight with another bull, and it was in like the middle of October when they were fighting. He was way up above timberline. That's when the grizzly bear got on us. What is with this? You know, I've never had this problem with these bots like this before. Usually get rid of them once and they're gone. So, I don't know. Yeah, when we sold the ranch, you know, I shot at least one deer, an antelope, and an elk every year. Although sometimes I'd shoot a cow, not a bull. But when we sold the ranch, I mean, we sold it so quickly we had to get rid of everything within 3 weeks. So we had a big auction, all the ranch equipment, tractors and stuff. And guy says, "Oh yeah, those antlers, they bring a lot of money." Okay, let's sell them. You know, I mean, I had probably 40 or 50 of them, I guess, different species. And I ended up, I mean, like a real nice whitetail I'd have or something, or a mule deer, it'd sell for $5. That's it. And every one of those, I know about you guys are probably the same way. Everything that you shoot, you can remember everything, not everything, but you can remember a lot about each one of those animals that's there. It's not like they gave up in vain. They got a memory with us. So, I mean, it's nice to have that feeling of each one of them. Like the ones that I have, the few left that I have here, I can tell you almost everything there is about it. So it was stupid of me to get rid of that. But, you know, it would have taken up a huge trailer just to move that. So anyway, I got rid of most of everything. Wow. You going to go back out this evening? Ken? You still in your camel clothes, Ken? Come up and show us your clothes. That's another thing too. I usually don't hunt if I hunt for whitetail, I'll hunt camoed out, but other than that, I don't. Oh, the rifle especially. Yeah. Did you see any sign? Okay. So to get something going on, something different. Oh yeah, at least you know there's elk close. That's good. Yeah, that's too bad. They might migrate there in the evening. Did you do any scouting to see when they come through? You know, maybe they go into that property in the evening or probably in the middle of the night. It's nice that it's so close by. They usually don't think of Oregon as elk country, but I know there's some big ones in that country. big bodied. I don't know if they have the real big horns like they do out here in these Rocky Mountain ones, but oh yeah, that'll do it. Hope we have it fenced off and posted, and nobody else can come in there. Is that all private property on the other side also? Well, we're down to only two guys here, and I'm tired of these bots. So thanks everybody for coming in and stopping by for a minute anyway. Great. Well, good luck to you, Ken. Show some pictures if you get one tomorrow or tonight. All right. Thanks for everyone for stopping in. I'm going to head out. Catch you later. Good luck to you all.